Whoa there. Welcome to the podcast where I might just fuck around and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Jack Keynes on the mic. Once again, baby. Episode 2. On this episode, I want to start off with just the craziness. I know y'all niggas done heard about the United shit. Like, come on, dog. So, let me tell you about how I came across it. So I'm on World Star, I believe. Maybe World Star, Hot New Hip Hop, one of the two. See a video, the headline is airline drags the man off the plane, this and that. I don't even click it at first. I'm like, whatever, Niggas is wild and something happened. So yeah, that goes to that. So then, I'm on like Facebook and stuff like that or whatever. And the video pops up again. So this time I watch it. And, I see them dragging a man off the plane and stuff. I'm like, dang. But then, you got the ladies and stuff in the background like, oh no, look what you've done to him. Oh my God, this is so unnecessary, this and that. I'm like, damn, but at this point, I still don't really know what's going on, So I'm just thinking like, the ladies are just looking at it like, damn, like these motherfuckers are just really being excessive right now. Like, there's just no need for you guys to really be doing this or whatever, But still, I'm just like, whatever, niggas wildin', this and that. So then, obviously, as time goes on, more and more stuff comes out. Then I find out the man paid for a flight, paid for his ticket, had every right to be on the plane. They randomly select 4 people they want to kick off the plane, and he happened to be one of them. And you mean to tell me because he doesn't want to give up his seat, he deserves what? Come on. They left the man bloody. There was blood on his face. Did you hear him? In the video, he's screaming. He sounded like a deer or something. Ah! Ah! I'm like, yo, like completely. First off, that just made it funny, for real. Like, you're crazy if you didn't watch that shit and laugh. You're probably lying too if you say you didn't. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I know I laughed though. That shit was funny just because how he sounded. But it was like, where's the rights at? Since when do you spend? I'm just gonna say at minimum, very least, maybe he got a deal. He spent $300, $400 on that ticket. You know what I'm saying? And like, now he's a doctor and he's saying, I have to get back to, I got to get back home. I got to get to work, this and that. And he's a doctor. But for anybody, like, you don't know how detrimental that inconvenience could have been for someone. Maybe they had a graduation to get to. Maybe, excuse me. Maybe they had a pregnant wife. Maybe about to deliver a child. Maybe it was a family emergency. Other than that, someone just got really hurt, injured, anything. Just like, and the fact that, United Airlines would really just take it that far, like, and then on top of that, and the only thing you're gonna offer is double the amount of money that you paid for the ticket, like, no. And well, look, some cases that might be a lick. Like, you might not have nothing to do, and you're like, all right, yeah, no doubt, whatever, I'll take that, But maybe that inconvenience just isn't worth that extra money. Like, he has somewhere to go. I have every right to be on this plane. How are you just gonna rip me off like that? And then what they're gonna try to do is bring up his past or whatever, because supposedly he was convicted of, they say he was convicted of receiving, he was receiving sex in payment for operations or whatever it was that he does, As if that has anything to do with the situation on the plane. What in the hell? Somebody please tell me. What in the fuck does that have to do with anything? The nigga bought a plane ticket, right? Like, how is that his fault? United Airlines, they overbooking flights. Like, they had so many chances, so many opportunities to not let these people get on the plane before they realize it was overbooked. Then you're going to wait until these people are already seated, the whole damn plane. Probably are already, hit the little seatbelt clicker and shit, about to tell people we're finna take off, They probably not even letting people put their seats back yet. But you're gonna fuck around and kick a nigga off the plane on some bullshit. Man. America. All for real. Like, it's crazy, man. It's literally crazy. And it makes me mad just to think about, like, there's just really no chill. There's no chill whatsoever. Nobody cares. And it's wild, but what are you going to do? My left stroke just went viral. Damn, Dot. I can't wait to listen to that shit tomorrow on my way to Phoenix. I'm going to talk about that on next week's episode. But while we're still on the lane of hip-hop and culture, I'm really... So, again, hot new hip-hop. I'm scrolling and I see what? Chris Breezy. Peace to VA. Is peace... I said peace. Is mad at flipping Quavo for dating Karrueche. I'm not mad at Chris Brown being mad at Quavo. I'm not mad at Quavo for being with Karrueche, but I must ask the question. Why does everyone want to be with Karrueche? She's cute. I get it. I see it. And that's about it. Like, Chris Brown is just, he been wilding for her. And it just seems like there's so many rappers like connected to her. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm like, yo, she's cute, but like, what is it? Like, shorty must have that drop. This shit has to be just, it has to just feel like warm bath water. Or, her neck just has to be on giraffe. It can just take anything. And she's just throating I don't know. And I want to know. Like, my nigga Game was like, Karrueche. I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, what? What? What is going on? Like I said, I just had to touch on it briefly. I just want to know, what is it about Karrueche that has it seems like the whole rap industry, like, there's so many girls that these niggas could get, and they all seem to still just want to fuck the same ones. Like, and I live in LA, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm in the Hollywood circle and I know what's going on, because a nigga don't. But I live in LA and I see that there are bad joints everywhere. Bad joints everywhere. Are you really telling me that these niggas are just cycling the same hoes back to back to back to back to back? Come on, man. Peace to Drizzy. Question. Is Lube is telling your girl that we should have Lube on standby, is that disrespectful? Ladies, hit me up, please. Twitter, Jack_Canes. Instagram, The Heavy Kid. Snapchat, VA_Slim. Like, hit me up. I need to know, because me and my lady were talking, and me and my bro are talking. We're talking earlier in the day, and just talking about being 25 and stuff. We're like, shit, man, it's mating season, this and that. And I'm like, man, shit. Me and my girl, we done spent so much money on flipping Plan B pills and shit here lately, man. Like, we tripping, He's like, damn, she ain't on birth control and shit. I'm like, she just started and shit, And so he's like, damn, bro. He was like, all right now. He's So you just like me. He's like, be careful. He's like, shit, that's how I fucked around and cheated on my girl, man. She got on that birth control and it just dried her up, man. He's like, shit. He said we couldn't even have sex, man. Sometimes it just be too dry, be rawing up and this and that. You know, I have sores and stuff. I'm like, golly, nigga. So anyways, you know, I'm talking to my girl and shit, and I'm like, babe, so does like birth control dry up vagina? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, damn, because, you know, then I tell her the story about my bro and stuff. And she's like, well, so you don't want me on birth control now? I'm like, no, don't. I'm not saying that. Definitely stay on it. But I'm saying, like, you know, we need to keep some lube on deck, you know, like I said, you know, shit. Just in case or whatever, you know. I'm just saying, you know, I wasn't trying to be mean or hurtful or anything, right? So, you know, I get off work later. And I call her and stuff, and like she picks up the phone. Off the bat, I can just hear it like, like, what's wrong with you, babe? She's like, nothing, this and that. And I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, I clearly hear something in your voice to where you're not, you know. She won't tell me, so I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'll just talk to you later and stuff. So I finally get to the crib, this and that. She hits me up, and she's like, you know. She's like, you basically told me that my pussy was dry and, you know, you hurt my feelings, this and that, and, you know, you embarrassed. I'm like, damn, babe, I'm sorry. That's not what I was saying. That's not what I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just simply saying, like, we liable to be fucking for a minute or something. Like, you're going to naturally go dry, and if birth control does do that, then we're gonna need some lube, like, you know. But I don't know if I don't know if that kind of like messed with her self-esteem or, you know, self-confidence in her. I love my woman's vagina. It's amazing to me, you know. A lot of times I slide off in that joint and I'm busting it up within 2 minutes. Like, shit, I just can't. Baby girl got that drop, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and I felt bad. I felt real bad because I didn't mean to hurt her feelings or anything like that. But I was just simply saying, like, you know, it could be necessary. It may very well be necessary if these are the side effects to, you know, to taking birth control. Clearly, we're going to be sexually active. Clearly, we're going to want to make it enjoyable for both of us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, lady. So, I would imagine that I'm really aiming this towards the younger demographic. Like, I'm 25. So, you know, I guess I'm just going to say, you know, ladies that's 21 to, I don't know, 30 or whatever. Like, because... Are you bothered? Would you be bothered by that? You know, your boyfriend saying, you know, we need to get some lube or whatever, this and that. Like, I'm curious to know. Get back at me. Exquisite. We got to figure out a way to get a hotline or something. Peace out. This your boy Jack Kings. Let's listen to some James.